Hey, today I want to share 3 tips on how you can make easy tweaks to your parenting to empower your sensitive child. I'm Barbara Brangan, and I am passionate about supporting moms to support their beautiful children. So the first tip, be aware of how many times you say their name in quick succession, and instead consider actually verbalizing properly what you're trying to say. So my example that really made this jump to mind was yesterday. My daughter was learning to ride. She's 6. She was learning to ride her bike on the road instead of on a bike path or a footpath. I thought she was behind her. I thought she was actually getting too close to the middle of the road. It was quite a safe road. And I just went, Erin, 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 in quick succession. And then she just went into meltdown. Wobbled off her bike, and then straight away she said to me, "Why do you say my name so often that way?" I went, "Oh, okay." And it really made me realize to be aware, and I've done a lot around this space, but none of us are perfect, but to be aware of how many times we actually say their name. Either it's quick succession, whether we make it heightened, whether that was a situation of the bike ride where I was fearful for her, or whether it's something that we feel that they're going to do that they shouldn't be doing at home or with friends. So just to actually be aware of that. And the second tip or tweak that you can look at doing is, instead of calling out their name, if they're somewhere else in the house, obviously you've got occasion where you're allowed to do this, walk over to them. Because I don't know a mom who doesn't get frustrated when they hear their kid in the other room going, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," on repeat. So if this is something that bugs you, pause and actually consider, well, what do you do? Do you stand in the kitchen or in the bedroom and do you call their name non-stop? Now, there's occasions where we're multitasking and doing many things and we need their help. But try and get the balance so it's at least 75% of the time we're going over and walking to them and actually talking and explaining what it is that you want. Because then you'll actually find that when you do call them, they actually come a lot faster. And the third one, and I see this happen a lot in playgrounds and in social situations, take note of how often you actually say to your child, "Be careful," or "That's dangerous," instead of actually explaining why. And again, this is particularly geared at those children who are very sensitive to our energy and our emotions, not just the words. So it's not the words as such, it's the tone and really what your subliminal fear is beneath that. So when you're saying "be careful," try and actually, instead of saying "be careful, that wall is really high that you want to climb on," actually just say, "Do you know that wall's quite high? You could be fine or you might fall. Up to you." And then you take that route. You'll actually find, I've seen this unfold many times in playgrounds. And the moms who are hovering on "be careful, don't do that, do this," versus the mom who just kind of explains it a little bit more. Because we actually all have the power as well to manifest and attract stuff to us. So if you're constantly afraid that your child's going to get in danger or fall and hurt themselves, guess what? Your child's going to fall and hurt themselves. And then you're in the "I told you so." So try and avoid that in the first place and just empower them to be brave and strong. And if you do one of these tips, then you're winning. If you adjust one of these, you'll notice a change in your child. And I hope that these help and make life a little bit easier. Thank you.